at this point, and I'm sad.
I see.
Because I was using the old stream method.
Does it?
Oh, rude. The title is wrong.
And you can name me or not either way. I'm good with.
Yes. Yes.
Just nukes.
Nukes line. From
Yeah, either way.
From streams and Discord and stuff.
Oop, it might not have.
Just gotta change the name because it didn't maintain information.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Sad name.
But yeah, I literally like to go by nukes more than my actual name.
To be honest, I've been called Muse more often lately than I've heard my own name, which is an interesting thing, I gotta say. Just like from anybody else's perspective, it's like I use essentially an alias more than I use my own name. I guess this means I'm a spy.
Oh man. So I work for a construction company that has to, because we paint big parking lots and stuff too, and we paint airport lines. I had to go do all kinds of checks with Homeland Security and stuff, which I've already done as a truck driver, basically, anyway, so
You had experience.
I already know what's all going to go through.
Right.
I'm already in the system, man. But like, I saw a sheet of paper on the desk, and it had a bunch of.
Where you said that.
I'm in the system, man.
Oh dear.
Yeah, the system's not too bad. But
I don't know if it's. Okay.
I saw a big list of risk factors that an employer is supposed to watch out for terrorist stuff.
Oh my gosh, really?
Half the list is me, so I'm like, all right, they obviously didn't read this, because I'm like the one. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a picture of that thing if it's still on the desk. I swear I hit half of the things on the list, and the one that really infuriated me was just having an undue interest for like security related things, like information security and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, yep, that's me. And
oh my gosh.
Another reason it infuriated me is because where do these people think that hackers, like good guy hackers too, and security people come from? Is like kids who are interested, you know?
Yeah. Are you playing with some mods or vanilla? We're actually going to play vanilla because...
Yeah, vanilla is just fine.
Absolutely. Like, it was actually fully released, so there's going to be a bunch of stuff I already don't know. Let's not add mods on yet.
All the icons are new also.
Do you think it saved that server I just made, or no? Did we lose that?
I don't see anything.
I think we probably lost it.
The server kind of exists parallel to your game.
Right, but like I clicked host the server, then I immediately quit because it was showing the title.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna.
No, it's not gonna
exist. So. Yeah, I don't see it in the server browser.
Okie dokie, let's we're gonna host a new game. We're gonna click free play. We're gonna go to this, turn up the starting area like you mentioned.
Familiar with Docker as a Docker as an infrastructure kind of system?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's basically a little thing for running servers.
Okay. I don't do a lot of that stuff. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oop, I didn't look at it. All right, guess we're just starting with whatever.
Woo. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Maybe.
I don't remember this cutscene. I don't think this cutscene was in the game when I started.
All brand new.
All right. People are going to be coming home, by the way, and whatnot in my real world apartment. To specify real world. So.
Not your Second Life apartment, not your VR chat apartment.
I think that's sure right now, so...
oh, cool, I do have my regular name.
Oh, there you go. I just saw you run past.
One trick...
Yes, I know all this stuff.
Do not mine the ship. Do not mine the big block of the ship, because it is a big container. And it's not like a...
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, so you can come back and put stuff in it if you don't mine it.
And
gotcha.
just enough sciences for, I believe, almost all of the science types. So you could use that as kind of like a channeling thing to route all your science through.
Oh, and everything can just grab from the ship. Okay, that is really interesting.
And there's ammunition in the big ship, and all the other little bits have metal and stuff. So.
Oh, huh.
And
Wait,
this,
no.
Here we go. Huge rock here has both coal.
There we go. I wasn't actually looking in the ship. I was... Turned out I was just pressing E and wondering what that was.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, you're in.
Take out the ammo.
Yep, there's your ammos. And this rock here is, if you mine that, that's 37 of coal and rock, so that is very useful.
Oh, okay.
And I'll mine one of these over here. So, yeah, arid maps, a little higher in the difficulty because they don't soak up the pollution. So the pollution goes out and makes all the buggos very angry.
Oh wait, no, this is the one that we made. Look over here, top left.
Oh yeah.
This is the one that we were actually trying to make before.
Must have kept your same settings, which means
it kept the
I don't see
seed.
any...
Yeah, so we saw this on the map and we're like, huh, that's actually a pretty nice little starting area. So we got coal, iron, and copper all within like all within a tiny little area. So
oh, there's rocks down there too. I didn't
nice
even see that. This is very nice.
It's going to be splendid. Oh
So
yeah, and stone.
Coal is good for fuel if you put down yours and have them feed into each other.
Oh, right. Have you been Muse? I've been pretty good, Dasher. Thanks for asking. Okay.
So you should have one of these in your inventory.
Yes, I'm gonna put stuff on my hotbar. So this is a miner, right?
Yep, this is just a that's the very first kind.
And
It's
have the
powered-
miner
has to be
lead into
powered
the
by-
miner.
Yep, R to rotate buildings.
Yep. I actually got that really fast. I guess I remembered something.
Oh, kind of. What I mean is to get coal at the very beginning, you have them fuel each other. Now, if you hold down Control,
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you're saying fuel each other, so then they just pile up with coal. Okay.
yep,
All right.
that is
That makes
a
sense.
very efficient way to get coal. And we already have a pretty decent amount of starting, so just dump all your ore in there, and pretty soon we'll have enough
Yeah.
to build some miners for over here dedicated. And at this point, we really don't have to do anything manually. In fact, there's some stuff we have to build in the process. But at this point, we could easily get away with never mining manually again.
It'd teach me all the cheeky ways to play.
I saw that one on speedrunning actually. The coal miner,
That makes sense. That does seem like a speedrunner's thing to do.
and they extend that. They make that even bigger. Like iron.
Speaking of speedrunning, Sanctum 2 is $3 on Humble Bundle, and I'm like, oh yes, I gotta find more people to play this with me. There have actually been some people speedrunning it lately. Well, one person has been. They did the full game with the DLCs and everything.
So we need to get 9
some
total
copper in
iron
there.
plates. We can make one for copper and one for rocks.
Yeah. I've taken all the iron.
Awesome.
I've got 9 plates in my inventory.
Just make a little container for stuff. And Alt will show your
Oh.
Alt mode shows all the stuff that's going on with the building.
Alright, we're up to 14 plates, 17, 18 plates of stuff. Wow.
Some rocks.
But yeah, I'm really glad that this game actually got fully released, because this is a lovely game.
Yeah.
And I've been, like, I played it a while back and I felt like there was just a few things missing from it, so I was like, okay, I'll come back to this when it's finished. and I'll play it again then, and then it was finished, and I'm like, oh, yes. Oh yeah, don't you actually do need raw copper, don't you? Your stuff.
Oh no.
No?
Not really. Yeah, we could put a smelter right there too.
Oh, okay.
I don't think raw copper's used for anything. Raw rocks definitely are.
Right, that's what it is. Raw rocks, not raw copper.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll move this one then. Oh. All right, maybe we won't. All right, I gotta start remembering how to craft stuff now.
Good part about this strategy is that it is very extensible.
Right.
And unless you grab all 4 of the coals at like the exact perfect time, which is very unlikely, they'll never run out of coal.
Right, that makes sense. So I woke up at 4 a.m. Not 4 a.m., 4 p.m. For some reason, I went to bed at 4 a.m. and then woke up at 4 p.m. So that was entirely, like, not at all what I wanted to be doing, because I slept for, like, 12 hours and, like,
I hate that.
completely, like, made myself wake up groggy and, like, awful and little. And then I went and I shipped Red his package, which was actually 2 different packages, which was, like, one was VR and another one was graphics card and, like, care package and all this other stuff. And I've been waiting, or not waiting, but I've been, like, neglecting it for so long, and I shouldn't have been. Oh, you already did that. And yeah, I finally shipped that, so that's a load off my mind, but, like, I hadn't eaten anything since yesterday. So, like, just before the stream, I'm, like, eating a Pop-Tart, because I'm like, I need this food. And I need to stream because I also was supposed to stream yesterday, but I didn't. And I'm just... So my brain's still, I guess, catching up a little bit. Hey, Twizzy. What the heck you doing sleeping 12 hours? That's my job. No, Bree. I mean, yes, Bree, you can take that. I don't like that. I don't like sleeping 12 hours.
Yeah.
It bothers me.
On a stimulant break from my medications, ADHD medications.
Oof.
A couple days.
That's
like,
not good.
Why is my brain not remembering more than 1.5 things at once? It was not fun.
Wait, your brain remembers more than 1.5 things normally? Dang.
Yeah. When it's working well, it remembers like 3 or 5 things at once, easily.
Dang. Oh wait. I just saw
more iron.
Oh, okay. I was just seeing the, like, iron
Oh yeah, that's
plate
me stealing the stuff.
numbers so going up, and I was confused. Okay, let's see. Let's get Alright, I'm gonna start making some conveyor belts, because I like conveyor belts. And should we immediately go for...
I have just about everything we need to start with power. We'll need to cut down some trees.
Alright, tree cutting it is. Yeah, luckily there's some trees right over here that we can get. There's no way to plant trees, right?
Nope, that would be nice. I mean, I'm sure there's mods that'll do that.
Takes, like... I mean... Maybe not necessarily trees, but like shrubberies or something.
Nice.
Alright.
As a way to soak up pollution.
Yeah, give you a way to soak up pollution and, like, you know... Would be interesting. You just make it, like, a really long time to grow, though. Of course, if I'm gonna be training to be a part-time assistant manager for Dollar Tree, might not want to be sleeping 12 hours. Maybe not, Bree. Dasher's apparently sleepy. You got 7 hours of sleep. Yeah, honestly, what is the brain twist he said? Oh dear. Honestly though, like sleeping 7 hours when you're like younger is definitely can leave you feeling tired for sure. When you're younger, you need more sleep. It's a proven fact. Alright. I've got 5 electronic circuits and 10 transport belts, and I can make 4 inserters, not the burner kind. So that's good. And we need wood for that and copper wire. Perfect. Alright, so I've got the wood, and I will make us some electrical poles.
Yep, that's gonna be what we need a lot of to get.
Yeah. Alright.
Down here.
Well, I can make us those. Okay, I can make a lot more now. There we go. I'll just make a whole bunch of those. Everything's still got coal. Yeah, nothing seems to be running out too badly. Okay, that one needs a little bit. So right click on the things that are that are producing coal so that we don't take all of it at once.
Oh yep, that's
Yeah.
for half.
Yeah, that's a good way to do that, right? You only take half.
Yeah, but we're about to produce so much that it doesn't matter too much. So we're about to hit
Oh,
the
that's
part of
good.
the game where you really don't like the goal of the game becomes to not do anything manually.
Automate everything.
Exactly. Now we
Oh,
have
you've already got a
electricity.
lot of electrical pole. Oh wait, I have 44 in my inventory.
We'll probably end up using all those because basically everything will need that.
You already built this. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Excuse
So,
me. Why have you
gotta
done this?
pick up
That's
Well,
true.
for the purposes of the ice stream, we got to pick up the water here, and that's free. There's apparently water just wants to leave the lake and go into these pipes by its own power, so this pump doesn't need any power whatsoever. And
Right, that makes no sense whatsoever.
I built a little underground thing over here so we can walk through it.
Yeah, that's always good. That's always good.
So these boilers take water, and I dumped some coal into them manually. They turn it into steam.
Okay, so now we've got insert. Okay, so now we need coal to come up. So we need a grabber to pull coal out of those guys and then bring it up. Okay, I can manage that. Now, can I go underground to avoid this?
Not quite yet. We need Logistics 1 technology, and that'll build the underground belts.
Alright, that makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, so I need to make a lot more belts. And I need to make an inserter. Not enough ingredients. Oh, because I just used all my iron plates for that. Alright, well, I can grab some from here. Alright. Make one of those, because we probably only need one grabber for this particular part of it.
What I would recommend.
For coal? For up there?
Yeah, since we have the power, we can just use regular power. Because if we're burning coal to get coal, that's a lot of pollutions.
Yeah, no. That's why I made a normal inserter, not a coal inserter.
Yep. Well, these mining drills up here are powered by not coal, but power. Like
True. Right. So then I can just grab from here onto a conveyor.
You don't even need to do that for mining stuff.
No?
All you need to do, if you're in alt mode, you'll see that it's...
Oh, right. They just put it onto there. Is this going to be too much coal for up here, though?
We will eventually... Like, this game, the recipes are very simple. Like it's simpler than remembering, like, Minecraft and kind of build stuff. But what this game is, besides... Instead of complexity, it's like sheer amounts. So, like, eventually we will mine up all of this coal if we're playing, like, a really long game, if we're getting really far.
Never mind, I got 5 hours of sleep. Oh, dear. Only 5 hours. That's not a lot of sleep. But you know, sleep is for the weak. And then I just scream, and I'm the weak!
Exactly. Sleep is for those who are out of caffeine.
That sounded way worse than I was intending it to.
It's alright, I added one too.
Oh dear.
I've got some Mountain Dew-dium.
Oh dear. I actually made a juice box for VR chat, funny enough. And I need to eventually make a slurp sound effect for like drinking from the straw. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna look for one or if I'm just gonna make one.
Can have your own
Double speed.
Muse flavor energy drinks called BAP.
That's a fantastic idea. When can I get this started?
I'm releasing this idea under no licensing at all. How to go for it?
Oh dear. That should be my first merchandise. My first merchandise is gonna be an energy drink called BAP.
Yes.
Just to compete with Bang and Bang and Bing, and then you'll have BAP. Fantastic.
Your product line is ethical and well thought out when it can cause heart issues.
Oh. Oh no. Muse, where is Musebot? Sleeping. Let me wake him up. That's the sound of him waking up. Why did you move it this way instead of going up?
Oh, I was if you just build it upwards and then have it flow to the right, then it's extensible.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
We, depending on how fast we get a whole ton of solar panels.
I'm one short. I'm one short. How dare. That's not nice.
It just needs to reach one of them, honestly. I accidentally built two of those burners, and really only one of those will easily fuel both of those steam.
Oh, I guess this thing can actually grab from here anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. You can't forget Bob Ross positivity. Bob Ross positive energy.
Happy little mistake.
I often play with more resources per resource patch, so I don't have to relocate my stuff as often. That makes sense. I don't know how long we're going to actually have this go for. Today I was like a little bit panicked, and I'm like, I wanted to do Factorio. Let's do Factorio. But I still have to... I'm still playing through Doom. That's going to probably only be exactly one more episode, though, so... This is fine. If I remember correctly, in the very beginning, you don't really need that much copper, but then you suddenly need a lot of copper.
Mm-hmm.
So
electronic circuits.
Yeah, everything uses wire.
Yeah, the wire is pretty fun because it's like an item that's built in very large amounts and builds very quickly, so that's fun to manage on belts. The bandwidth of all those things going through. See, at this point, your time is definitely more well spent. Never ever mining manually again.
I know. I was just throwing some extra copper into there. Yeah, I probably should make one of those though. That's probably a better idea.
Electric mining driller too, and I'm about to make us. Ooh, we don't even have splitters.
Oh, still don't have enough plates. Okay, I need some more iron plates here. All that's going over there. Burn. Yeah, this is one of the games that I didn't touch for a year, then binge played for like 5 days. Nice. Nice.
This is a wonderful game.
Did you come over here and just take all the iron again?
Yes.
How dare.
Here's the deal, if we get this thing over here working...
We'll have more iron than we know what to do with it, yeah.
Never ever say that. We'll never have enough iron. There's no such thing.
Yeah,
That's one of the things. Copper pales in comparison to the fun of having enough iron. One of the players I played with a day or two ago, I want to say, his name was literally "Need More Iron." It's like, yes, perfect name. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, at least
I
5
built the wrong
inserters.
one. I built the wrong one. I built the wrong one.
Nose.
Scree!
Click it.
I built the wrong one. I built a coal miner, not a... Oh wait, no, I did build the right one. I just picked up the wrong one.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I didn't think I was that stupid.
me either.
Hey.
That phrasing was too open. I could not resist. Oh, this miner's already out of space. Already out of iron. Oh. Okay, now we have 5 of them that are constantly fed by coal and iron.
Just a little bit of iron. Get one of those going.
Have you played much SimCity? I know you played Skylines because I remember the cruise ships bouncing all around, and that was
Oh
awesome.
my god. SimCity, I did not play any of the most recent one after I heard horrible, horrible stories about it. And it's always online, DRM and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
For what is
EA
a
Games,
single-player
first company.
game. Lovely. But back in the day, I did play SimCity 2000 on PlayStation.
So, I call it personally, I call it the SimCity syndrome. And that's something I tried is my worst enemy in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And, because in SimCity, you have a limited amount of space to build your city. And you feel like if you're having fun, you just want to build your city, like, eternally.
Mm-hmm.
But this game, you can build for a really, really, really... You have plenty of space for as much stuff as you'd ever want.
Right, yeah, it's a rather large... It's a rather
So I
large
find-
thing.
Yeah, the most useful strategy overall is to build things pretty far away from each other. Which
Right.
is why I took the stuff and I channeled it over here and I left some
True.
because you never know when you need to run belts between things.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. I just wanted to get this set up as quickly as possible over here
yeah,
because
yeah.
we didn't have anything for the copper yet, and we're off working on the iron and taking all the iron, mind you.
I'm trying to make us a science thing real quick so that we may get that logistics one going.
How do you take all the plates like that?
Oh, hold down control and just walk all across.
Oh, okay, it's holding down control. Does that...
Yeah, hold down
Okay.
control and hold down click and it'll just grab.
Yeah, I knew about holding down F to pick up, like, the coal on the belt and stuff.
Yeah.
Which we want to do so that we don't have our miners just staying there idle.
Is it working for you? Have you tried? Because I just saw you do it and I didn't see any,
Oh, I didn't...
Grab the iron. It is everyone's iron.
Muse no work! Muse no work!
Ah,
Okay, yeah, control does not work.
weird.
Must be a different button. Maybe you remapped it.
Have iron.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Wee bit strange.
Yeah. I know what's going on with
Okay,
that.
let me check my settings.
Control. That is the control button.
Yes, I do know what the control button is. Alright, let's see, what would it be? Pick up items on ground is F, yep. Where's pick up items from? Or is it called something different than pick up? Oh, wait. No?
Huh.
I don't see control on anything.
I see fast entity transfer.
Fast
Transfers the held stack into the selected entity, or takes anything in the entity has transfers it to your inventory.
What is it called?
It's under the inventory section.
Inventory section.
So, mouse wheel down a bit, advanced interaction goes to crafting, and then goes to inventory.
You told me to hold down control. I thought it was like where you hold down F like this. But no, you have to click on them, or you have to...
So hold down both, yes.
Hold down both, okay. Now Mews understands.
Now you can take all of the things with them very quickly.
Yeah, now I can take all the things before you do.
Yes.
Alright, let's get this iron one gone. This one's also making iron. Let's get rid of this one. There we go. These are still running on coal, though. So we probably want to swap that out for ones that aren't running on coal anymore.
But wait until you have them built, because if you
yeah, no, I don't want to turn off our system yet. And then I'll work on
old infrastructure.
Then I'll work on getting the copper one going better than it is. Oh, the pole is in the way. It's too close. Why has he done this? Stop speedrunning!
No. I have stimulants.
Oh dear. Alright, well I might as well remove these then. And move them down to line up better. There we go. Alright, so that's mining that whole area, and we can't really place anymore. I was getting rocks on there, wasn't I? I was totally getting rocks on there. I've just realized I was entirely getting rocks onto it.
I don't see any now.
No?
It doesn't look like anything's been...
Well, it was definitely overlapping, I think. So.
Oh yeah.
So I was probably... There's probably some rocks up here.
I'm not sure if it's like probabilistic, if it selects the rocks or whatever. Covers most of the thing.
Oh. And I'll just take all the iron and then you can be sure that they're all working proper. Alright. Wait, no, it wouldn't take rocks anyways, right? There's nothing that rocks are made...
If your electric miner is over rocks, it will feed rocks up there, and those...
No, but like the grabbers won't put the rocks into the things, right?
If they are empty, they will. Oh. And it'll assume, and the furnace will assume, oh yeah, we're making stone bricks, cool.
Oh, stone bricks is what it makes, that's right.
Yeah, I don't see any of those happening, so none actually made through, it looks like.
Lucky, lucky.
Exactly.
Alright.
It's not a huge deal if it did.
All of these are back full of coal now. Well, that's good. Alright, time to... Oh!
Now we have logistics.
Oh, you were researching stuff.
Mm-hmm. Now you can build those underground belts and splitters and stuff.
Ah, yes, okay. Alright,
So here I had a... where I am now, I had a temporary solution since we didn't have splitters. I just made one inserter that grabbed off the main belt.
Oop, 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 oop. I deleted that when I shouldn't have done so. I should have moved it and then deleted it, not the reverse.
It won't hurt anything if power cuts off for a little bit.
Yeah, but scree.
There's no
I say.
Linux computers that are like uptime. Uptime is 300 days. No, not my uptime.
Oh dear. People are totally like that, aren't they?
Well, it's like a fun game. It's like an idle game, except if you're a system administrator or something, it actually means something.
How do I remove stuff from my hotbar again? Ah, middle click.
Middle mouse. Yep.
Because I just had copies of a bunch of things.
Oh yeah, I end up doing that too.
Oh, oh, that one's fine. That one's fine. That's not gonna mine any coal. I don't think. Wait, hold on.
It'll show if you're moused over it.
Yeah, it will.
In the side. Yeah.
It's too close. That's fine. That's not fine.
Now, if
That's
you
fine. That's fine.
if you simply want to cover everything in neat lines, you could put filters. Splitters will act as filters.
Oh, true. That makes sense.
I'll build a splitter here and make it channel the coal off. So that way you don't even have to worry about it. Unless it gets full. If it gets full, then...
And then, we don't even actually really need to do a separate thing here. We could actually just...
Oh yeah, if it gets enough coal, that probably will fuel your furnaces over there.
We can just do a coal thing right here that goes specifically to this one, rather than having it come off of there. I could do that.
Or you could leave it
Well,
as
it's
one
not.
line and just split it again. Yeah. I'll build another splitter for over here.
Make sure we have enough coal.
I don't have any belts left.
I've got 20 where we need them.
There we go. So just take in left and you have another branch of coal. And these things really don't need coal that fast, especially once we get the steel furnaces. Those are a little more efficient.
And I probably should have done it like that instead. There we go. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay. And now we need the... Hold on here. You've just split off the coal there, which is not necessary anymore.
Yeah.
So let's remove that and get these guys going.
Yep, these are clean of coal. Sweet.
Bring over power.
Power.
There too. Oh, not there too. There too. I like the... I don't know why I do it this way, but I like the grabbers to be like right next to each other. Yeah, you've done the same thing over here where they're right next to each other.
It makes it a little simpler to put the power down too.
Yeah.
I used to do it the other way, alternating boxes or whatever.
Yeah. Alright, so what's our box doing now? Just sitting here with some stone and stuff in it? Come to think of it, we don't have any stone. Okay, no, we do have stone going. Got a little bit of stone. Might as well get that going a little faster. Get us more stone.
Made us enough science for automation, and then we can start automating.
Very nice. So Nuke's Line, have you seen any of the stuff I've been doing in VR chat and such?
I've not. I saw a thumbnail for your making a character.
Yeah, I've been doing that lately.
I'm gonna get VR
working
stuff
on
eventually. Building a beast of a computer for DCS mostly.
Oh.
So that's gonna need power because it's already a crazy flight simulator.
Oh, dang.
In fact, that'd be something that'd be really fun watching. You ever done any flight simulators?
Ooh, not a lot, no. No, it's never really been my thing to really do flight sims as much. Simulators can be fun, but like most of the time it errs on the side of being, you know, too serious for me to really goof off enough to enjoy it. Because I tend to do that. Ah! Oh, I just realized that's the same sound effect as Kerbal Space Program.
It is.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the stuff that Kerbal Space Program uses for sounds and such is royalty free, so that would make sense. Automation 2?
I
That
don't even have access to that yet.
You're right, we don't.
Let's see. I think because the biters are set to let us figure out the game,
Electronics?
I do steel processing. Because then we could start towards.
Alright, how do I select these? Oh yeah, start research. Oh, well, basically electronics looks like what it's trying to do.
Any of it will be good as soon as we get.
Oh, there's steel. There's steel.
Yeah.
Alright, I didn't understand how that worked for a moment. Different than it was.
As soon as we get a good array of manufacturing going, all the red stuff will just be done pretty fast.
Alright.
Stones.
Alright, I'm gonna make some red science as well, get that going. We don't need any guns at the moment, right? Because we're not in really any risk of stuff coming to attack us yet. What does our pollution look like?
Hit the map
Just
view and there's a pollution mode on the top right.
Ah, there we are. Pollution. Ooh, actually, we are spread out a good ways there.
But we don't see very far. We only have one radar and we haven't explored, so.
I'm just gonna explore a little bit to the north so that we can see a bit better. I'm fully zoomed out just to make sure I don't accidentally run into anything. What is that? Oh, it's a trunk. I was like, that looks like a looks like one of our electric poles, but no, it's just a trunk. I suppose they actually do kind of look similar in a way.
It's like they're made out of similar things.
Nah, that couldn't be it. I'm mining the big rocks that I saw. Might as well. They're there. Alright. Don't want to go too far. And sprint mode is always on, if I remember right.
Yeah, I didn't even think there was a sprint mode.
Yeah, it's more like there's a walk mode actually.
Oh. Yeah, there's a slight difference in speed when you're firing a weapon than when you're not. That's all I was aware of.
These rocks don't actually have anything in them other than just rocks, but more rocks. 20 rocks for 2 seconds of work, might as well. Alright.
That's almost very not worth your time.
I'm aware. I'm just goofing off, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, that one has coal in it. Oh, there's a lot of trees over here actually. Big red trees.
Trees are good. They keep the pollution low.
Yeah, so our pollution won't go too far that away. All right.
It will overcome them eventually, but we'll have made a lot of stuff by then.
Yeah. Then I'm just gonna travel down here a little ways, and I'm gonna zip back over. Remember from the preview of the map, most of it was down and to the left and straight left from where we set up. So, oh yeah, there's a whole big forest over here.
Out of character knowledge.
That's fine. Out of character
Going to
knowledge.
role-playing jail.
Oh no. I am really hoping that I can get enough people together to do a full-on role-playing stream server for space engineers.
Ooh, I have that. I'd be interested in that.
Yeah. I got a friend Doubting Imp that he's actually the one that's now doing editing for me. He's interested in that too, so that would be a good time. We'd be playing with some mods though, so.
I have not learned that game yet. I can vaguely make a ship that flies around almost.
Yeah, I've got like 35 hours, but like it's still like that doesn't even count for much in that game.
Yeah, it's a confusing game.
Oh, we got a nice big forest down here too. Yeah, we're pretty well okay as long as we stay within this area here, because it's forests on basically every side.
Yeah, I believe they will expand eventually.
There's a small copper deposit over here.
They do seek real estate.
The enemies?
Yes, because expansion's turned on. Which is a good thing because...
Oh dang, you really can get lost in these trees.
Oh yeah. Sometimes there's paths through them, sometimes they're too thick.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking with my little juice box that I made, I've been having the hardest time actually getting it to toggle in game. It's a really weird thing that's happening with it. Here, I'll actually just give you a little idea of what's going on with it. Basically, if you well, if I, not you, if I go in and I look at if I try to toggle it in Unity, the toggle works fine. It's based off of an integer, and I can change the integer manually in Unity to get it to do the thing. And it does it. It does it just fine. But once I get into game, I can even open up the debug menu and see the integer changing, but it's not toggling the mesh. So it's just incredibly infuriating, because everybody that looks at it's like, this should work. There's no reason this shouldn't work. It looks right. And I'm like, I know, right? And it just doesn't. It just doesn't work. So, I just want my juice box to work, man.
VR chat like runs on Unity engine?
It does, yeah.
Nice.
Didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
I've been too truckery and stuff a lot to get into programming and developing of stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've made some progress.
I did actually make a small Unity-based program for essentially whatchamacallit. What do you call those? Shiny hunters? Yeah, I made a thing for shiny hunters so that they can... Whoa, that was weird. So that they can, like, have a counter. And it's quite nice. It's quite a nice little thing. But I haven't worked on it recently, but yeah, it's available for them to download and whatnot. Oh. I'm a little bit crazy with my placement of these guys. Alright, let's see.
Oh, you're back.
Huh? What? Hello? Yes.
Hello.
I'm back.
We have many irons.
I'm working on the copper a little bit here. Let's see here. Oh, I can make another lab, but we don't really have enough of the science being made yet. So let me make wait, are you currently working on that? You are currently working on assembly machines. Okay, so you got gears going. I might as well also get some of that going. I'm gonna steal a little bit off of this one. Might as well steal a little bit off the other one as well. And then I will get I'll get 4 going, making the wires and sending those up. So those are going. Need to keep my copper plates up, that's fine. Need to get my iron plates more. It is fun just stealing iron plates off of the conveyors. Oh, I stole too many. It stopped it from working.
Oh, there's plenty of them.
Alright, let's get those assemblies. Alright. One, two, three, four. I am trying to keep the science going at the same time.
Science. We need gears and copper plates to automate those. And we have gears, so if you just need to route some copper plates over here.
Yeah, I was gonna get the copper wire going too, but yeah, we can. I'll split this in half.
Those we'll need for inserters, which are one of the ingredients for the next science.
Right, that's what it was. I knew that they were required for something involving science. I guess they were just the next
really
step up. Yeah.
It's just really nice to also not have to manually make those.
Yeah. Alright, splitter. Actually, not even a splitter. Just continue on the path and just have it go up here. We just need an underground one. Wrong one. That's underground.
Probably need to beef up the electricity soon.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Now we have conveyor belts automated. Oh, actually no, we're doing all right. It's about the same. As it was probably because we're not sciencing at the immediate moment.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but it'd be faster use of the time to
automate the.
Yeah, simply
stuff.
automate the red science.
Yeah.
And that would be major SimCity syndrome to keep our science here. So definitely we should move it somewhere.
Yeah.
Since we're making the.
Alright, let's see. What's the longest distance I can have this go? There. That works. And then how far up we going? We're going all the way. All the way up. Alright, what do I need for those iron plates? Well, let me grab some. Alright, where you want them?
Ooh, wherever you think. I think I'm gonna personally move this thing a little higher.
Okay, so well, which thing is requiring the copper plates? Where in the line? What are these making? Oh, these are making conveyor belts. Nice.
Second, I'm just about to have a little arrangement. Oh,
Whoa.
I'm out of these already.
Fancy.
So where I made an inlet to this.
Ah, lovely.
Would love some copper plates.
Meow 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 meow.
Who is meowing?
That was the it was a sound effect for that. It was lovely. Let's see here.
All Factorio sound effects redone by cats.
Lovely. I'd be down. Alright, well, I can't say that I'm being particularly useful at the moment, so I'm gonna make something.
That's one of the difficult things about teaching this game is you always want to go super, super, super fast.
Yeah, let me go and grab more of those belts. Okay. Alright, I'm building more labs because I know that we're gonna need more labs, so I'm building more labs.
I'd say about 25 or 30 total would get us like through the game. Basically.
That's it?
You could do more.
No, that makes sense, I guess. I don't really need insane amounts of them, you know.
If you get super, super fast at manufacturing the science, but I find that's a reasonable amount for me to have usually.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna place them all over here, just in a row. That makes sense, right? Just having them in a row.
What I would recommend
no?
is
fine, just move them on me.
Yeah, because check this out.
I thought there's a space in between.
One space like that, then you can put your electric right where their diagonals intersect.
No, that does make sense.
And for some reason, labs are happy to pass.
Hold on.
We're happy to pass science between each other.
Hold on, we got problems. We got problems.
Uh-oh.
What problems happening here? We've got some coal burners not going. There isn't enough iron being produced anymore.
Called it. There's never enough iron.
Alright, well, let me get more of those being made and I'll set up 2 more. Oh, and you're gonna have to filter those?
Oops. Yeah, you're right.
These up here won't need to be filtered because they're only on iron. I know what I'll do. Get another one of those. Yeah, I saw the dwindling iron. I'm like, hold on here. That's not right. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna get this sorted out down here and make sure that we have a better supply of iron going, so you worry about that up there and I'll worry about this.
Okay.
Wah, wah. Wah. Wah.
Steel axe on as the next. It slightly increases the speed that you pick up stuff too, I believe. I'm not sure though.
No, I don't need to do it that way. I'll fix this better. Actually, no, that's fine. It's that last one, rotate this one. Got an underground one. Oh. Cat sounds. More cat sounds. Alrighty. Hold on here. There we go. Alright, this makes sense. This does the sense it make.
But does it?
It do.
But do it.
It do.
Oh.
Wrong way, guys. That way. Yeah, put those back on there. Alright, where's the... So I'm just getting a additional iron plate manufacturing going here. Oh, I need more iron plates. Yes, now we've got the iron plates going again. Now they're going. When the conveyors are full, you know that they're going. That's what you know. Okay. Actually, no, I shouldn't be doing this like this. I changed my mind. I'm gonna fix this now. Before I have any sort of issue, let's fix this right now. Move everything over one, have an additional conveyor. That's what I'm doing. There, 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 there. There, 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 there. There, there. There, there, it's okay.
Don't get their hopes up.
What? What do you mean? Whose hopes am I getting up?
You're encouraging the furnaces and telling them it will be okay.
Yeah.
You know very well we will be obsoleting them.
Oh, not the furnaces. The furnaces are obsolete.
Oh.
Where's the thing? Actually, I probably should start. Oh wait, we can't do that yet, can we? No. It's not yet a thing. We don't have enough science. Ah, I see what you got going on here. So they just grab from each other.
Yep, they'll keep 2 of them, and if any of them down the line needs more, they'll pass them along.
Very neat. Very nice. I like it.
Very neighborly of them.
Very neighborly. They're going and asking for some sugar from their neighbor. Hey, can I just get a cup of sugar, please?
I don't have any sugar, but I think my neighbor down the road has some sugar. I'll go ask him.
Oh dear. Oh dear, you're right. It is like that, isn't it?
That's a complicated process.
Alright, so I've got more iron plates down there that can be utilized now. And they're just going along and they're just being added on at the moment. They can literally just be split off at any moment. They don't really have any coal though, so I'm currently stocking them with coal myself, but that's, you know, that's just what it is at the moment. It's like, we're going to be powering these with energy soon anyway, so it doesn't really matter as much. But, like, it does, but it doesn't. Alright, so we need to pick a new research. What was the research we wanted next?
Any of it, because that array, especially if you add a few more, will make everything. Like all the red stuff will take no time.
We don't need turrets yet, stone walls, no military, so probably electronics or the logistics for the green science.
See no enemies.
Yeah. Which do you want, green science or electronics?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Electronics it is. Start the research.
I'm going to put another radar on our very top west extent of our power grid up near where the power's made.
Nice.
that might find our enemies eventually.
Cool.
Because we are bad neighbors. The point of this game is to be the worst neighbors.
Hey, I had another 3. I had another 3 science.
Awesome.
We've got all the science. I'll just make one more of you. So we probably actually need to get the one thing going, the whatchamacallit, more energy. We probably need more energy at this point, right?
Let's see. Yeah, we're using like 90% of what we had.
Yeah,
if
we
you
probably
click
need more of
any
that going.
power pole, it will give you the graphs.
Graphs.
Yep.
Production status. Ah, I see. There it is. Pollution. So it's mainly pollution from the electronic drilling. That's probably
Mining and smelting use the most.
Yeah.
Now, electricity supply you can't see from that map because it needs to know what power grid you're talking about. So there's not just a big global one. Okay, power's augmented.
Yeah, liquids are fun in this game, aren't they?
Oh yeah, steam. And I think now there's a type of oil refining that uses steam.
Hmm.
I haven't gotten to that part in 1.0 yet.
Hmm.
Do optics, just because lights are nice.
Sounds good to me. Do 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 do. No, if I place this one, click. Let's get one there, one there. Let's see if we place this one here, that works. And then we can create 2 more. We can place one here, and that works. And more copper is being produced. Lovely. Alright, and you're using my copper plate one for wire as well. Very nice.
Stole some wire.
Right, because I hadn't yet set up the copper wire manufacturing. I set it up and then I stopped. Looks like we need to even go with one more lab down here. I do like this lab setup. I think it's very, very nice, very elegant.
Oh, one of my favorite mods changes the lightning color of the laboratories to be the color of the science that they're doing.
Oh.
So when you add the green science, it turns into Christmas colors. They are researching Christmas. They're researching
Beautiful.
how to save Christmas.
Fantastic. How to save Christmas. Lovely. Alright, so now we got 9 sciences going. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And then we got the filter machines now, which is nice. You're researching heavy armor. Do we need heavy armor at the moment?
Not really, but all the red stuff is going to go so fast.
Yeah, we're just doing well at the moment. Okay, I really would like to start thinking about swapping out those stone furnaces for sure. Ooh, that's something I can do. Oh, nope, you've already done it.
No, they're well, we don't have steel furnace
These.
technology, I think.
This is what you've already done. I was looking for these. Wondering if you had those manufacturing, because I know that we were going to need those. Iron sticks. Do we need iron sticks yet? We don't have those being manufactured anywhere, but we could start on those if those were needed. I don't know what they're needed
railroad
for.
Tracks.
Is that all they're used for?
And electrical poles if we wanted to do those automatically.
One moment. Do.
They are important, I'm just not sure if yet. Dead air on the stream. This has been Factorio optimization of building things with nukes and Mews. If you'd like to support building things
There we
with
go.
Factorio with nukes and Mews, join us at our Patreon.
What?
You can give. I'm sorry, I'm selling out your stream.
What are you selling out my stream for? What is the
Patreon money.
Wait, who's Patreon?
I didn't decide yet. You interrupted me.
Oh, okay, continue.
Oh, now that you're here, I can't sell out your stream. That's supposed to be a stealthy thing. We gotta monetize.
All right, I'm gonna get those poles being made because why not? Because why the Fruit Lupin heck not?
Oh.
I know I'm
And
just...
thus we maintain the non-profanity standards of this esteemed company.
Nah, we couldn't swear here. We're on a different planet. That'd be
Not
illegal.
on the internet.
We can't.
Ooh, have you seen the show A Better Place or The Better Place or The Good Place? I mean, I'm sorry.
I
I
don't.
watch so.
I don't know.
It's like a really funny take on an afterlife kind of deal. It's a comedy show. And they have
Still not sure if I have.
It's funny.
Oh, wait, shoot. I was supposed to check to see... Ooh, solar panels. We need those. I'm going to
Eventually.
research solar panels. I want those, like, as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I like solar.
Yeah. The only problem is we don't have any batteries for this stuff.
Darn it! Alright, fine.
They won't be super useful.
Let's research electric distribution then, because that also requires green. We don't have green going. Should I just finish off the red first before we move on to green? Yeah. We'll finish off red science before we move on to green science.
Yeah. We're about to have the precursors we need to automate.
Oh, jeez. Every time I zoom out, there's just more stuff.
That's the difficult part of this game. I cannot slow down.
If you see it...
But I mean, we want to show
if
people
you don't...
stuff for the stream, so it's...
Wait.
Probably alright.
I'm sending the FR? What is the FR?
What's FR?
I don't know what the FR is. Bree, what are you talking about? Bree, I'm concerned. Bree, what do you mean? Uses the concern. Oh, that's something I could have started. Where... I could start producing steel, actually. That would be way more useful.
Ooh. Because we will have the steel furnaces soon.
Yeah, we're gonna need
Those are good.
steel. So let me get the... For now, it'll just be stone furnaces producing steel, but eventually it'll be steel furnaces?
Yes.
What? Okay, I am
But
gonna
we don't
have
those yet.
I will have to use the long ones because I've already got this set up and I don't want to change it.
Nothing wrong with using those.
Yeah, I mean, it just means that this spot will be able to be used for different things in the future.
Like solar panels. Cover everything in solar panels.
Yes. Alright. Although that looks a little strange, it's working, so whatever. Oh, How can I... Alright, for now I need to just put coal in here, I guess. But I'm not going to leave it that way, because that's silly.
Preposterous.
So what I will do... Now they should be producing steel, are they? Yes, they are. They're producing steel. Just fine. Okay. Filter. Where's a... I got a filter already here. Lovely. Wait, how do you...
Oh, the filters?
Okay. Filter...
Splitters have a...
Yeah, I'm figuring out.
Yes.
Coal. Let's
Awesome.
see if that works. Okay, that worked. So then I just bring coal over. And then... So the long arms are actually going to help.
Absolutely.
Now where's the underground conveyors? There's one. I need to probably just have a couple of those in my inventory.
I think the only downside with long arm ones is they're slower than the fast inserters, so if you have a process that really needs speed.
Right, that makes sense.
There is some fanciness you can do with belts that will cause that can lower the need for those if you have processes that really need speed. But you have so much space that you could literally just parallelize whatever you're doing and have it all merge back into like the output belts. Yeah, there's so many ways to do things in this game. I love it. It's a good game.
Yes, it is. I'm doing some finagling though, so
That's the fun part.
I apologize if I finagled anything that you didn't want finagled.
Finagle away.
And then I got oh no from I got the oh no sound effect from whatchamacallit, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Just blasted.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I need to try watching that again.
Yeah. Jiro's very, very much so completely addicted to that show.
My brain does anime in like small bursts, and then it's like not interested for a while. Come back later.
Fair enough. Alright, and now. Aha!
I did like a
Gordon, I've done the science!
Oh.
I recently watched the Half-Life 1, but the AI is
Yes.
sentient, and I was laughing so hard. That is such a like entertaining. It's just such an entertaining little thing.
That's one of the reasons I'm happiest that I finally got like my own little place now, is that I can just yell crazy things now. Not that I was super loud before.
Reason to have your own place, to be able to yell crazy things into the void.
Exactly. And have the neighbors not call the police, maybe. 'Cause
Hopefully.
there's enough space.
Okay. And will these long arms actually place them onto the shorter conveyor if... I mean, this was entirely unnecessary. I was just testing something in all honesty.
I believe so, because the building is 2 spots wide, so it's placing it on the other side of the building, but it is placing it in the building.
Right, but I'm wondering if it... Since I got 2 conveyors next to each other... No, it won't. No, it's just going to get piled up anyways. Okay. Fixing...
They can't grab the nearer square, they can't grab the square directly adjacent to them. If that's what you're worried about. Oh yeah, those will grab.
Yeah, the input is fine. It's the output that was the problem.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because they're keeping them full of coal.
I don't think they'll be able to get coal on the input.
No?
Because they can't reach to the nearer side.
They can't.
Oh, I'm watching the stream and I'm not watching the actual live thing. You're
Okay.
actually here in a video game.
I am. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it was Dasher. It was Dasher that oh-no'd me. Dear Soul is also a big fan of JoJo. Yeah, Soul is definitely a fan of JoJo for sure. Alright, so... Okay, finagling
It's a
must
bit weird,
continue.
but you could technically do this, I believe.
No, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Oh,
very
I
shiny of an
see.
arrangement.
I see what you've done here. I mean, that also works. It's a little bit silly, but that also works.
Everything's a little bit silly.
The question is, do I want it to be this silly? Okay, but yeah, let me figure out how I wanna. And that's how you can get it onto 2. Right, okay. So now it's on.
They'll stay in their respective lanes.
Yes, but now I've got steel on 2 sides of this belt because I just put a splitter and then fed the splitter onto itself. I didn't have to do that, but I mean, it is a way.
It's like programming. Sometimes doing something that looks nice is worth it, even if it works exactly the same. Well, I mean, it's worth it because it helps it be easier to read, also.
True.
Yeah. I need to get back into doing Python stuff.
Okie dokie, Muse. I've sent you the PS4 frame request. No idea if it's you, but it's MewsSnep's no space with only the last Guardian on the game list. Yep, that's me. That's gotta be me.
Ooh, the old potato station. Ooh, I liked that. I don't know if I watched the whole thing.
Maybe done.
But I liked that game.
Oh, I was so sad. I was so saddened by that game. I was expecting too much. I went in with my hopes way too high. I was expecting, you know, something on par with the last Shadow of the Colossus, and I to be fair, that was my fault. Like, I shouldn't have gone in with quite so high of hopes, because it is, you know, it's a spiritual successor to, but they probably shouldn't have called it a spiritual successor to, in all honesty. I feel like that was probably not their greatest. Oh, okay. So you've been doing this right along with these splitters and stuff, right? Okay.
Oh yeah, that. If you're looking at the same one I was looking at, yeah, this here is a little solution to if stuff is stacked on one side too much to distribute it.
Right. Yeah. So that's essentially what I've done over here with the steel. Is I've just stacked it onto 2 now. Actually, to be honest, no, we don't want it on here. Where would steel be needing to go anyways? Who needs steel?
Honestly, for how spaghetti this area is up here especially, I would take a detour and stay out of that neighborhood. That's a bad neighborhood, man.
That's a bad neighborhood. There we go.
Yeah. So all we'll need for our science land is to eventually get 5 or so belts. 5 or 6. Is it 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I forgot there's 7 different kinds of science. Yeah.
Okay, and then we're definitely going to need to have a belt here to be feeding on the green science. Now, green science is made with...
Oh, I started on green up here.
Right, so green science is made with an inserter and a belt. So the green science, where... Oh, so you haven't yet had it made, though.
It needs power, but it's ready to go almost.
Alright, and then over here is the output. I will just connect it up is basically all I'm going to do.
Yeah. And yeah, just remember the SimCity syndrome. Because I forgot if I finished that story. SimCity got me too used to building stuff like immediately super mega close together.
Right.
Which is bad for this game and for City Skylines even. So, like the primary challenge for me in this game is to space stuff out. So I made stuff a bit spaghetti, but that's somewhat because I wanted to show off some tricks you can do with belts and stuff that are useful if you get in a weird spaghettified situation in this game.
That's fair.
So I would have done it a bit clean if it was just my game for me, but since for a stream I figure I'll show off some of little tools you have when you make happy little mistakes with your belts and stuff.
Happy little accidents.
Yes. So what am I missing here? Oh. It just takes a while to manufacture them, never mind.
That's fair.
Ooh, that part's going to be tricky, but you could, one thing you can always consider is you can always belt off the one you are passing by.
I mean, I suppose I could do that, but...
Yeah, that's just an alternative to always keep in mind. Sometimes it's simple.
There we go. Alright, and then that's... The green science is now coming through.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm going to give it its own input, just because the red science we could make its own little channel.
There we go. Lovely jubbly.
Yeah.
The Last Guardian, more like abducted child tames giant catbird, the game.
Hyena, it's obviously a hyena.
It does look part hyena.
Oops.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, you're completely right. I don't have enough infrastructure to build red over dire.
Yeah. Bring it down so that it can continue to be produced, right?
Our science or our electricity is nearing its limits.
Oh wait, no, this isn't a good idea yet. No, that's a bad idea at the moment. Okay. There we go. But yeah. Yeah, I haven't really played much PS4. I haven't really done it all that much.
The old potato station. I remember when the hack thing happened, and my roommate, who worked like really hard, just went home and was like, I just want to play some PlayStation, and then just everything was broken.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, I feel bad. That sucks.
Yeah, that was a real stressful time. We lived together at the time. It's like, oh.
Honestly, if someone is trying to move out, having a roommate is just a godsend. It is just the easiest way to manage living on your own when otherwise it would be completely impossible, just cost-wise alone.
It's difficult, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I live with 2 other people, and, you know, there's stressors that come with living with other people, but at the same time, the lessening of the headache that is rent is enough that I would say anybody that is ever going to move in with somebody else, or anybody that's ever trying to move out should try just like living roommate situation, just because it's just so much nicer in terms of cost.
And just the real estate, like as little as I hope bad things happen in general, the real estate market just needs to collapse into a bubble and become actually affordable again.
Yeah, I mean that would
bad.
be nice if it was actually affordable. Ooh, how you plan to get this on?
With science.
Ah, there you go. That makes more sense. I placed that conveyor for you. But yeah, so like a single bedroom apartment, like a studio apartment, will be definitely less space for kitchen and stuff. So if you have a 3-bedroom apartment, you'll actually have a larger kitchen. So in general, you will have more space living with more people, which seems counterintuitive as frick, but it's actually just the way it works.
Mine has just turned out so lucky. It's a dirt cheap place, 2-bedroom. It's technically an apartment because it's on the side of a big house structure, but I still haven't even seen my neighbors yet or heard them.
Nice.
And
hopefully they're okay.
that's their problem.
Oh my god.
Nukes is a bad neighbor, oh no.
I always feel like I need to be having something going in my inventory. Like something needs to be cooking, otherwise I'm wasting time.
It's the other way around. You need to be automating the things so they are never in your inventory.
Well, yes, but at the same time I should also, yeah, my inventory is another place to craft things that I need. So might as well be crafting the things that I know I'm going to be needing eventually here. Like more electric drills, I'm going to have
Mostly
a couple of those in my inventory.
Yeah, electric drills and power poles. And once we get the construction drones, like, literally just have them, because they can put down electric lines and new stuff from blueprints from really far away, assuming you make a network.
Alright, you know, I'm just going to craft my entire inventory's worth of electric poles, just so that I have them.
The medium ones are pretty nice. We don't have those yet, do we?
No, we don't. We have just have the small.
Wait till we get electric energy distribution.
Okay, I will.
Those are so much more convenient.
There, I removed those from my thing so that they're not being crafted.
We'll do those next.
Alright, sounds good. Yep, electric distribution 1, and started.
Awesome.
Ah, it says Nick of Views. How dare! How dare! I am the wrong name. How dare!
Oh, noes.
Someone go and get slapped.
They just dead named you, bro.
Oh! Oh!
Huh?
Turn off the science! Turn off the science!
Why?
Oh, that was you, wasn't it?
Was it?
You turned off the power, didn't you?
Oh.
I just saw everything turn off and I thought, oh no, the science is overloading the system.
No.
Too much science! Too much science!
Too much.
Oh, you got a nice little thing going up here. Got a nice little thing going on.
Yes. So it's approximately 1 boiler to 2 steam engines. Oh yeah, the sounds are great. It's like steam engines.
Yeah, steam engines are great.
Steam being its own resource, once we get to the fluid handling, which is relatively soon. Fluid handling technology, you can make a big tank. So even if you have slightly less boilers than you have steam engines, it will like cache all the steam for a while, and it doesn't like fade away or anything. At least I don't think it does. That'd be cool if it did, but I don't think it does.
Excuse me. I managed to mute myself in the stream, but not for you. That is a secondary objective.
Oh, that's fine. My sound is set up really nice to.
Oh, I haven't double sneezed ever.
Huh.
That's weird. Oh, main reason I'm sending it is that you can see the games in my library, and any of them you may end up streaming. I can maybe pop into. No mic though, but I could listen. Yeah, maybe.
Nice.
That'd be a thing. I don't see why not.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, electric furnaces. We need the bricks. Oh, we need the bricks.
Oh,
okay.
yes, bricks are a good idea.
Let me go and start on brick making.
We will need many rocks.
Well, you was in my way.
Ah. I've been owoed.
Whoa.
How do I handle this?
Hold on. I want to figure out how I can do it with belts alone to get it on the opposite side, because there was a way to do it. Perfect.
We want them.
The ideal
We're not allowed
solution.
to design highways. This is
Oh,
the Super
no.
Collider.
What if I put
forgot.
into both inputs on here? What happens then?
I forgot what had that. There was
Nothing
an
bad.
XKCD comic.
Oh, the people in the background are talking loudly.
Oh, the peoples.
How dare they talk loudly? How dare they talk loudly?
On the internet of all places.
I'm gonna close my door fully. %90 of who you can hear is Shiro.
It's all of this.
Shiro is a loud boy. Once we move, I will actually be likely located in the basement. And I will be the basement dweller, and as a result, I will probably have audio without people talking.
It might echo.
Potentially.
Might need
it is a
little
furnished
bit of
basement.
that noise canceling things. Yeah, not noise canceling, the dampening things.
Yes, potentially.
I almost ended up with a basement, but I didn't. But this place is like $200 cheaper and it has plenty of space.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm Sim Citying myself.
Yes. Hello, we are EA Games. You are only allotted approximately 25 square feet to build your city unless you buy some microtransactions.
Oh no. Microtransactions for increasing the size of your city? Are you serious?
I'm not sure.
Oh my god, if that is a thing, I'm furious.
I think how they did it is you don't just work on one city, you work on a lot of cities, and you're supposed to multiplayer them, so you're buying electricity and water and stuff from your friends, and turn it into a social thing, because that's what they do.
Something about that just seems wrong.
Yeah, it's
other
EA
than
games.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. And that is why Skylines is wonderful. Like, literally, the success of that game is because SimCity was so bad.
I mean, no, I think it would have still stood its own ground, even with SimCity being good.
Possible.
I think so. I like
the series existed, but it was more of a traffic management than a full city building dealie. Like, it was a franchise already. I forgot it was like. I could be confusing it for something else. I don't know.
Can't believe I didn't realize my name until just now. It's been saying it on the map the entire time.
You know, those guys at the Witness Protection Program will be very unhappy with you.
Oh no. Scree. Okay. We got three. We got three so far.
So these will actually have to be automated at one point for science.
Wait. 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 These are steel furnaces. They still require coal. No!
No, only the electric ones. That's why I brought you some coal.
Muse is disappointed. Muse is the disappoint.
How much time do you have for this game today?
It's already 8:30. I could play until 9.
Okay. I'd be happy to come back if we're doing this more. Otherwise, you'll be able to handle it. Because I believe that the distance, that starting area, made us a very easy map. Plus, we have a reasonable amount of trees. We're only now just seeing some of the enemies up to our north.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
But
we are.
Also,
we haven't quite reached them yet, but we are getting close. So we
Yeah.
probably want to start setting up something to. Also on the left side, there might be some enemies though. So.
Yeah. But we don't see them yet, and there's a pretty good amount of trees and stuff over there. Now, cliffs are wonderful, because those cliffs are like impenetrable defenses, so they will channel the enemies to the spots in between. So that means you only have to set up your defenses in between the cliffs. They will poke around, like if you make a big wall with good turrets and good defenses directly between them and the main sources of pollution as your base. They will eventually circle all the way around and try to find a gap in your defenses. So you do need to cover it all eventually, but those cliffs make that a lot easier.
Hmm. That makes sense.
What else we got? Yeah. Let's just do military too. Because then if they do attack, we can have SMGs and, oh, we can already make SMGs. So I'd make an SMG now.
There we go.
Piercing rounds.
Oh, I didn't make enough space. Supposed to be one more down. There we go. Now it's like yours.
And if, sometimes the avenues get so, like, especially when you have many different types of sciences, that sometimes I just make, like, the first ones, the fast inserters.
Hmm. That makes sense. So just removing these, though. Or, oh, you're saying just the first ones.
Yeah.
None of the rest need to be
just
fast.
wherever
Okay.
it's getting choked up, really.
Yeah, and then, yeah, but
And
those
the
did need to go
initials.
anyway, so then we could get this more better. There. Now everything funnels down to the very last one in the corner.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Looks good. Looks good.
Automation 2. Now, if any of our factories are overwhelmed, we can, as soon as this is done, we can build the second level ones. They use more electricity.
Where is this line out here going? This power line? Is this anything?
Not really.
Okay.
I probably built that before I even built the science, just to have stuff.
Well, now if I go like this, actually no, we want it to be one more over. Like this, there. And then a fast inserter for that. There we go. And then that just means that that will be perfect for our next science. Our next two science, actually, so that we can get those all going. Alright, what do we got? What are we researching now?
Anything you want.
Solar panels.
And
Reduce our pollution. Right? Is that not how that works?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
Oh.
I think the unfortunate thing with Steam, with having the steam engines there, is that they're actually, I don't know.
They inherently
When I have batteries, when I have the capacitors,
Mm-hmm.
they it takes from the steam engines before it takes from the capacitors. I'm not sure if there's any magical like circuitry kind of stuff you can do to fix that.
Hmm. Alright, how is this down here going? Looks good.
And we will need steel furnaces manufactured for some science later. So I'd leave some space to make this assembly down here.
Which will be
extensible.
producing steel furnaces?
Yep, because it's one of the ingredients
Ah.
towards one of the other sciences.
Cool.
Entire furnaces.
Entire furnaces.
Professor, I need an entire furnace
For
to
my
do
research.
this experiment. All right, just get it back to me Monday. No, it's not coming back.
It gets consumed in the process.
That's
Oh!
some hardcore science.
Oh dear. I'm gonna remove some of these. I'm gonna remove all of these actually, and I'm gonna fix this up the way I want it to be here.
It will get significantly faster once we replace all those with the other furnaces. And I'm not sure, but if we replace those with faster inserters, they might also go faster. I'm not sure if it's significantly faster or just like a small amount of space between.
Now,
them.
I can't remember if this works like this, but if I bring coal down to the bottom, will it just transport it up without causing issues, or like if I use a
yes.
filtered one specifically, right?
If you
so
make
that
if you
only
make sure
grabs the coal, that'll
filters
work.
aren't necessary.
Filters aren't necessary?
If you make sure, see, I built a little thing here to make sure that the ore only comes in on the right side of this incoming belt. And
oh,
then if
true.
You bring, then
I
it'll
could
merge
just
on that side of the belt.
Yeah, I could just do that instead.
Yes.
Right. Now that makes more sense. Wait, but I had you specifically had this merged on to 2 though, so that makes this obsolete and unnecessary. So
yeah.
Yes,
unless it starts pulling up in a weird way.
Okay.
It'll eventually back up and propagate back the balancing, so it should be fine.
Ah, that's why that one's there.
Ooh, also a new thing they added is the lights on the mining machines. If they're green, they're mining fine and they have room to put their mining results. If they're yellow, they're just backed up, but they're still working. They're just backed up. And
That's lovely.
If they're red, that means the resource under them has ran out and you can just pick them up and reuse them somewhere else.
Very nicely done.
Yes. Yeah, the developers of this game are just very, very thoughtful in a lot of the stuff they do. I think there's a thing even, there's a nice Reddit post about it, where if you save the game and then try to quit within like 5 seconds of saving the game, it will like skip the save dialogue because you've already saved the game.
That's also very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thunk it?
Well, main reason I'm saying is that I already read that. I do that sometimes. I look over, I see a message, I didn't recognize it, I'm like, oh, I need to read that. No, I don't. I'm good. I've read it. Has been read.
The science, because if we do logistics too, then we can speed up our iron production. Because right now the bottleneck for this system is where it's merging from 2 belts onto 1 belt. And that's slowing it down. But also our mining is a bit slow too. This game in the long term will need a new iron mine eventually.
Oh.
But then, if it's really far away, you can add trains.
Yes. Oh wait, no, I can just do it like this. Bring it down. Over. Muse understand. Muse understand good. Got it. Now we working with science.
Engineering successful.
Then I stick all the bricks in there. Alright, might as well get a... Yeah. Might as well just do a second one of these.
Yep. Well, keep in mind it's gotta be where that iron merges. Oh yeah, that'll pick it up. On the second one, it'll pick it up.
There we go. Lovely. Yeah, I got 1 fast inserter. I'll put 1 fast, 1 slow. That'll be fine, probably. Beautiful.
Yeah. Steel is a pretty slow process. Also,
this one's not even connected. There's a dead gap right in the center. How dare.
yeah, try those medium electric poles. They don't need any wood.
Oh,
to
do we have
construct.
some medium ones now?
You can
Ah,
build
we
them.
do. Lovely.
Those are a lot easier to wire up. A little more complicated assembly lines.
Perfect. Oh, I love it. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, we got more of those being produced. What else uses these, though? What else uses the stone? That's what I want to know. That's what I need. Walls. I might as well get a thing.
Oh yeah,
Might as well
we'll
get a
definitely
thing.
need some walls.
Yeah, I'll get something. I'll get 2 little things producing walls right here going. There's.
This is a
why not?
reasonably hardy supply of stone, so you should have enough for a while compared to our iron, which was going to run out if you go far in this game. Also, one thing I encourage you to do is, like, if you're unfamiliar with my architecture of things, or if you just like learned so much that you feel like doing it over again, absolutely just start a new game if you feel like it, because you'll get so much of the stuff done so much faster if you're more familiar with what you're doing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Same
I'm
with
just
programming.
chilling. I'm just having a
Yeah.
good time,
It's
doing
a
what
fun
I
game.
can, extending and making stuff nice and whatnot. It's beautiful. We got some walls being made now.
Excellent. And walls are an ingredient to military science.
Great. All right, let's see. Let's make a steel one just for now, so then this can all be continuing to be made and lovely. There we go. So that'll just throw the walls into a steel box for us for now. Perfect.
Also remember we have inserters and belts up here. If you find yourself making them by yourself, just come up here and grab like a few hundreds of them.
Yeah, I tend not to. I tend not to be making those particular things. I do take them from there, I need to say.
That's good.
If I were to do this slightly differently, let's remove this. This would be better. Yes, this would be better. You say this would be better, that means it will be better.
Will it? Why
Probably.
would you believe me?
There we go. That's better. Yeah, you know what? Do one more. Do one more. It'll be even better then. Even better than better. It'll be great. Lovely. There we go. Those are producing. Those are happy. Everything's happy. Muse is happy.
We'll cut that out. Not allowed. No happy, only serious business engineering.
He's placed the thing wrong. It was backwards. Okay, loop this back around. What if I filter into itself? Oh, endless filter! I've made a perpetual motion machine. Let's harness this power.
Probably could make a perpetual motion machine in this game.
You think so?
Notice how we're not paying any electrical costs for these conveyor belts.
True. Actually, that does make sense. You could, if there was a way to harness power from the conveyors, then you could actually make power from nothing. But that is not what we do here. It's
In
a
this
serious.
house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics.
Exactly. Exactly. See, when I've played this game in the past, I had everything going into boxes, and then from the boxes they'd be taken out of the boxes to be put onto conveyors.
That's still useful sometimes.
Like
You need
that's
good
just how I
software.
would make in general. Everything went into a box, everything came out of box. So that the boxes would always be filling up and nothing would be sitting on conveyors backed up, essentially. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean that works, but it's not really doing anything that you couldn't do already, is there?
It
With
doesn't hurt anything though having buffers.
No. But yeah. Haha, okay, so this needs to now swap around for me. Alright, rotate. Rotate that way. Oh!
Oh, I use big, like steel boxes to load and unload trains.
Ah,
You
that makes
basically
sense.
fit as many of them right next to the train as possible, and use stack inserters, and it loads and unloads trains very quickly.
I'm making this
Hey,
this stone
logistics.
even more robust. And also making it so that we can break off the stone if we need to.
Excellent.
That does require me to make a splitter. Alright, so now I got a splitter, so then I can delete that, do this. One of these turns and goes onto there. The other one goes here and then into the underground bit. Then goes underground, comes over, and then down, and then we'll get placed onto there. That is lovely. Okay, now just to make this so that it's only on one side. It's difficult to delete stuff when you're riding on conveyor.
That's where your pro gamer reflexes come in.
Yeah, I need my Twitch reactions for it.
I used to have those, but I think I'm getting old. I don't know. I haven't actually played a first-person shooter game in a long
Been playing a lot of
time.
Titanfall lately myself.
Oh.
That's what the Nachis play, for the most part. The Nanachis are the people I hang out with in VR chat for the most part.
Ah.
I'm saying for the most part a lot. I guess that's my new word of the month. I seem to do
Don't
that
play
with
for
words.
the most part drinking game. You will die.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez. If I start streaming, I wonder if anyone would point out stuff like that I never noticed. Nukes, you sure say the word heuristics a whole lot.
He just doesn't even know what that means.
Me either. It's a smart person word. You don't need to. You don't need to know what it means. You just need to make it sound convincing. People will think you're smart.
Oh. That's how that
I
works.
I think definitionally it's like a shortcut of a way to thinking to determine something that's not quite like measuring or determining. Like you
Oh,
have heuristics. Heuristics is used a lot in virus scanners, where you don't know quite how the virus works, but you're like, if something immediately tries to delete the entire C drive, that might be a virus, and we probably
Who
shouldn't
knew?
allow that to happen.
Who knew that might be a virus?
Oh yeah, transport belts. We have the fast ones now.
Alright, here we go. Nope, nope, not here we go. I'm close to getting this to work, but I'm just... Brain not quite there yet. Brain's almost there, but brain not quite there yet. There we go. Then... And then there we go. Okay. Got it. Got it. Were you looking at the stream?
No, I just happened to come down here.
Okay, so yeah, I actually have this now split off so that there's two more. There's a Hadouken. But yeah, so now this one's working. I can even add a singular one more right there, and that will work just fine. No issues with that, and that's even already powered. Perfect. Okay, so now we got 3 going for that. And this one, because it's on a completely separate thing, we can just split this off and have the bricks going somewhere else entirely. And actually, I'm going to... is there one that turns 90 degrees instead of straight in? Because I want it to take from this way and then put it into the machine. So then that can help that not be so filled up on there. But I don't think that's a thing, is it?
I mean, if you just add, it'll take off the line in general.
Yeah.
And honestly, especially because you have to have, it's like 10 pieces of stone per brick, they produce kind of slow. So one lane, especially if we make them out of red belts, which are faster, will be definitely fast enough to move all those. If it's conveyor belt throughput we're worried about.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
Speaking of red belts, I'm about to do my favorite upgrade in the game, which is red belting our main like iron generating bus here.
You know what? I want to come see this actually.
Too late. Already did it.
Oh.
Here,
So-
I'm doing that. I'm doing it over here, even though this one's not saturated. But yeah. So it's where it collides with the single row here. That's where all the slowness happens.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. Looks like our iron is getting a little bit low. That one over there is done. Gotcha.
Yes.
Ooh. Heck, we could even extend that one more over here, it looks like.
Yep.
Might as well, right?
Yep. I'd grab all the easy ones, and then when we only have like the borders, you might just want to make a completely separate like mining channel that has sorting,
That makes sense.
and then channel the results back into the existing stuff.
Oh, Mew's going to try big brain mode.
Uh-oh.
Mew's going to try big brain. He's going to do big brain. Hold on. Let me figure it out. I got this. I can...
I see what you're thinking. It'll work, maybe. Possibly. I've got 911 and my mom on speed dial just in case it doesn't, just in case we get hurt.
I got it!
Yep.
Okay. So since I got that one, I could put another additional one feeding into the input of that from here, as long as I don't nick the coal as well. I don't know if I should even try this, though. Is it worth it? Potentially not. Let's see. Yeah, no, that will nick the coal. That won't, though.
It's not a huge deal if something gets contaminated. You just gotta like see which ones aren't working all of a sudden. And the copper is current, like we have enough copper for a long time.
I suppose you don't really have to care 100% depending. Nope. I don't want to try. I can make it work, but it's not worth the time.
Yeah, I would wait until we really start exhausting this thing.
Yeah.
Then you have the space in the middle.
I don't
to
like
work
exhausting it because like once it's exhausted, then it potentially leads into a panic to get everything back up and running because everything is down. It's like, oh my gosh, all of the iron in the world is gone. What happened?
We have an iron ore down to our southwest. So right now we only have 160,000 iron ores at this one, but we have 1.3 million down to our west-south or south-southwest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be, even just for the fun of it, worth making a train for. We could conceivably make a couple of belts, but trains, they attack trains a lot, like the bugs.
Oh, I'm
attack
sorry,
trains
Dasher.
less.
I completely ignored his comment. Muse, have you ever thought about streaming Yandere Simulator? No, I will never stream that game in my life, and I don't even want to play it.
That sounds terrible.
It's the developer's not very good, both as a person and as a developer. There have been people who've completely remade the game in like a day, and it takes him months to do any sort of update, which, you know, that's understandable if you're new to it, but like, he's not a good person. So I'm just gonna completely avoid that game entirely.
Too much cringe.
No, it's not even cringe. It's more like actually, like potentially, you know, just really bad stuff, like potentially illegal. Like, it's just not good, and I don't want anything that would come with me streaming with that, you know, like. These things go through stone so fast, don't they?
Yep, they use 10 each.
Ah, yes, 10 each. That does make more sense if you think about it like that, yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
It's
Alright.
worth saving some stone, I believe. What else is... I think concrete?
Alright, well, if it's worth
we feel like
saving some
decorating the base.
stone, I'll just stick on a filter here that will put some of the stone into the box, and then we'll have one in a box at least. Because this is just the overflow, anyways.
Stone is used for something, I think, but I forgot what it was for. Because concrete is iron ore and stone bricks, so it doesn't matter that we're processing the stone bricks. Oh, railroad tracks need, yeah, stone, steel plate, and iron sticks.
Well, I'm going
Not a
to
whole ton
filter off from here. I'll make a steel chest, why not? Steel chest going there, and then this will be stone, just so that we have stone somewhere when we need it.
Yep. Also,
That makes
notice I
sense,
went
right?
to this iron chest.
Hmm?
Yeah. I went to this iron chest and I limited it to 2 stacks. Because we only need that for now. Otherwise, it's going to use so much of our iron.
Oh, to make these...
Yeah,
oh, so
we'll
you
need them eventually, but not
you
now.
want the steel to back up is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well then if we want it to be producing less steel, why don't we just take off one of the steel production?
We will need it. But we could also,
What about Hello Neighbor? I don't know if I... Also, use the Steam suggestion, or the game suggestion thing, Dasher. How dare. Don't circumvent the system.
I suggest DCS.
Use the server.
Make Mews start like a really complicated aircraft with no instructions.
I'll get it.
It would be fun.
No, I wouldn't. I'm average. I'm about average smarts.
Do you know what APU stands for?
APU, as in the GPU CPU combo?
No, not the terrible AMD.
That is an
processors
APU though,
of
right?
old. Yeah, same abbreviation, but I'm talking.
Okay, so it did
would be
at
on
least...
an airplane.
Okay, APU on an airplane.
Not the guy with the AMD laptop in the airplane.
Funny joke. Funny joke.
Yeah.
Funny man is funny.
So, auxiliary power unit. Depending on the aircraft, like F-14, which is my favorite one. It's a little older of an aircraft. Doesn't have one, but like the A-10 Warthog, the one with the big old gun on it, the gun that they built the plane around, does have one. And yeah, that'd be one thing you'd need to figure out, is to turn that on to actually get enough power to start the thing. But that would be a fun process, even without the flying it, getting it like rolling at all. That's kind of... I was tempted to get one of those train simulation games that does steam engines.
Oh.
Because I wanted to see if I could like start a steam engine just by looking at it.
Just by looking at it.
Well, I mean, without instructions, not with my mind. Although that would be pretty impressive too.
Yeah, that's the only pity though. Alright, let's make sure I did this right. I think I did it backwards, which would just... Yep, I did do it backwards. That's fine though. That's fine. I'll just remove that, remake it. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Stop it.
No.
That's outputting left. Oh, wait, can I change that to right? I can. I can just change it. Okay, well that was dumb of me. I didn't need to remake it, I just need to swap it to right. Okay. Right, filter, coal. There we go. More iron, more coal. Can't go wrong.
I don't know, I got hiccups.
Nice. The best things to have. Wait, what?
I didn't even eat anything.
I mean, hiccups can be caused by a lot of things, can't they? I don't know. I'm not a hiccup engineer. Wait. Hiccup engineer sounds like the worst frickin' job.
Why do I have hiccups?
Ask the hiccup engineer.
I don't know. This is a weird job. Why did I pick this?
Oh, big brain, big brain, big brain. I has the big brain. If I go like, shoot, hold on. I gotta figure this out here. I don't have to filter copper and iron twice. I only have to filter it once. I just gotta send it through the same filter. So I just gotta get this to go to the same filter, and then there's no.
He's doing a feedback loop.
There's no issue there, right? Okay, so that's going. Because I'm creating another miner, but it's gonna have copper, coal, and iron being its export. So I just need to filter out the coal, which is going to have to come down to the bottom. So if I just filter the coal to the left one, and then make it coal, then it should be good. Now I just need an undergroundy bit, which I don't even know if it can reach this far.
The red ones reach slightly farther. If
it can reach far enough.
The other ones don't.
Luckily, it can reach far enough, just barely.
Excellent.
All right, so that reached there. So that means I just. Okay, as long as I've done this right, that's gonna be sorted. And now I don't know how to check if I've done this right, other than just looking at it. I keep seeing copper going through, so copper is correct. I don't know if you want to see this or not, because I'm, you know, I'm slightly proud of it, but at the same time,
I'm very pointedly then will be building radar systems very far away from that, so I see absolutely everything else.
Nice. So, for those playing at home, I also don't have that there. Fall Guys, you're not in the right channel. But yeah, Fall Guys maybe. Potentially someday, I don't know when. But yeah, so output of this one goes in here. It can be copper and iron, so this filters copper to this one and iron to this one. Output of this one is copper, iron, coal, so it comes out here. Immediately gets filtered so that the coal comes off and goes down, and then gets put over on the coal line. And then the copper iron goes through the same filter as this one over here. Thus, no issues. Hopefully. 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 Uh-oh. Issues. Issues, issues.
All is lost.
I'm onto the wrong copper line. Okay, so...
Mayday, mayday. Situation not normal.
Alright. Solution has been made. Alright. Just an extra conveyor needed to be placed so that the copper is on the right path only. All's well. Oh, iron, or not iron. Copper plates are completely backed up.
Yep. That is fine.
Do we want to make sure that copper plates are still being produced, though?
Do we have as many as possible? It's not a problem.
I guess that's my biggest thing with this game. I don't think that that's necessary, but the way I think about it is nothing should be idle. If something's idle, that's a problem. That's not how I'm supposed to be thinking, but that's how I think.
Yeah, you're going to put more thought into trying to make everything optimally balanced than actually getting anything done. No, if these are idle, then they're not producing any pollution, and these inserters aren't using any electricity. So it is fine.
I suppose.
It will make our neighbors mad less.
Okay, so we got a lot of stone. How do you make a box so that, how do you make a box so that it stops placing?
Oh, the little X button on the bottom right of the new box.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Alright, so we probably don't want too much more than that. So we'll just produce up to that point and then we'll stop. And then the stone will back up again. But that'll just give us a start on our stone if we needed it. So that's good. That's good. All's well. Coolness. Trying to put some of my raw materials into some of these guys so that they can... that I don't have so many raw materials on me. And I'm picking up some outputs, some stuffs. What you doing there? Oh, you're bringing the copper down. Oh, you got a plan.
Ammunition.
Oh, you got a plan for copper.
We need ammunitions. The greatest of ammunitions.
No, Bree, it's not that big of a deal. No, it's fine if Dasher wants to ask for stuff. I was mostly just memeing on him. Get memed on. Haha. Ah, okay, so you're
kids
producing
like memes.
Oh god. Oh god. Help. Someone needs to help. Oh, there we go. That's what they're for. That's what the iron sticks are for. They're for the big electrical poles.
Yes.
Ah, okay. So I'm going to start swapping out some of these for the big electrical ones up here. So we can get some real power flowing. Oh, I just shut everything off, didn't I? Alright, let's get one. Oh, I accidentally did that. Boop. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I just replaced some of those with the big ones. They'll travel better. Okay, we just got... big ones for long distance, medium ones are for doing any of this stuff. Eh, that's fun times. Reese's like, okay then. But yeah, this is a fun little thing we got going on here. Looks like we actually have enough enough to create some more science here. Like I feel like I might as well. Oh, Let me cancel those. I'll just grab some raw materials for this. There we go. So now I can get some of these going, so then we can have more things using the science. Green looks like it's doing well. Green science.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, and one left. Alright. And... Alright, there's those. Then we want these here. Then we want these here. There we go. Then just some medium, which will cover all of that. Lovely. Then we can get some belts. Bring this down. There we go. Back to medium. I guess there's no need for medium ones here. Okay, but there we go. Yeah, now our research is now our research is off indeed.
Excellent. We have armor-piercing rounds being manufactured.
Fantastic. Where are those? Okay, so what makes armored piercing rounds? Steel, copper. Okay, steel, copper, and bullets. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And armor piercing rounds, and then we're gonna need turrets.
Oh, and turrets are ingredients for one of the sciences too.
All right.
So eventually
Well,
we'll need a ton of turrets.
why don't I work on getting turret manufacturing set up then? Do turrets need to be manufactured in a large or a small, or sorry, 1 or 2 assembly machine? I don't know.
I'm just gonna manually do some to get us some very basic defenses up north because we are about to anger the neighbors.
Yes, that sounds like a plan, and I'll just be working on getting those actually produced in general. But yes, there's the walls. There's where the walls are needed. I see that now. All right, and we got walls.
But that's where.
Sorry, I'm looking at the thing.
That's where
military science is where the walls are needed.
Yes.
Yes.
If you build too much of something and it just backs up, it does nothing bad.
Right.
It does
do you want
nothing bad at all.
Do you want some walls to be brought up top
If you want to.
for your turrets that you're making?
So we have not encountered them yet, so they're not very powerful. So I think as long as one turret's in the way of them,
It'll probably be enough to stop them from causing any issues. Fair enough. Alright, how's our bricks are doing well. Getting more bricks in there. And you've got 2 here for bullets. You really want a lot of bullets, huh?
yes.
That's fair. I can understand that.
And
That's fair.
turrets are like anything else, but they don't need power themselves. But they can be loaded by inserters. So if you have a big ol' permanent wall, you could just constantly refill the things, just like any other building.
Makes sense.
This is where we manufacture death.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Yay, weapons industry. This was secretly a weapons industry plot the whole time.
Oh no. No.
I am Mr. Martin of Lockheed Martin. Haha.
I had some stock in Lockheed Martin, actually. I just sold it recently.
Oh.
Bought into Apple instead. I just looked at
Gross.
I know, I don't really like Apple in terms of what they make, but you can't deny the fact that they are just constantly doing well in the stock market. It's been going up for the last several years, so I'm just meh, might as well. Alright, since I figured I'd be making more off of that than Lockheed Martin is all I'm saying.
They're about to move to like ARM based for their primary, aren't they?
Who's about to move to ARM-based? What?
Apple.
Apple's about to move what?
Instead of x86 or whatever, x86
Oh,
64.
you're talking. Gotcha. I was like, what? What are we talking about? Hello?
Oh, Apple's about to go into the
Armed
defense
forces.
industry.
What? Excuse me? I was very concerned.
very trendy and not very durable at all soldier for the defense industry.
Oh my god.
It's expensive and nobody can repair them but Apple.
Yeah, that's my biggest issue with Apple is the not being able to repair your own stuff. It bothers me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're both like techie people where we want to do we want to repair our own stuff if we want to repair our own stuff. Don't get in our way or we will fight you.
Ooh, our electric grid's overtaxed right now.
I'm adding solar panels all along the side of the whatchamacallit, the science factories. Yes. I figured that would be a good place since that's where a lot of our energy is going.
I will tell the sun to hang out all day and all night.
I know that that's not a permanent solution at the moment, but we don't break them if we pick them back up. So there's no reason not to just throw them down since I can make them in relatively easily right now.
You should gather what they need and make like a factory.
Yeah, make a factory to make them. Yeah.
Yeah, just like a single factory. Because I don't think they're ingredients to any science.
No, I don't think.
So
that doesn't.
One factory constantly producing would be a good amount for them, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's see.
Missing something.
They're actually pretty simple as well. I should be able to get everything I need just from like a small limited area right here. Yep. Yep, actually I totally can. I can see it right now. That there. That there. Well, bad. Angry Birds. Why is there Angry Birds? Oh no, not the Angry Birds.
The secret is the birds were never very happy in the first place.
Oh my gosh. Plot twist! Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna throw it into an iron chest. I'll just have the solar panels being placed into an iron chest for now. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. If I make this one more over, I will not have an issue, whereas if I make it right where it was, I will have an issue. So I guess I'll be building it one more over. Alright, and these make the solar. Ah, yes, okay, so that is not electronic circuit, so okay, so I just need circuits now, which I should be able to grab and drag down without too much difficulty, or would it be easier to build this up here? Let's see. No, we need this. Okay, actually yes. If I build it right here, it would be easier. So I'm gonna destroy what I got, redo it. No problem. No problem. I'm just let me dig up the underground again. Let me just cause massive amounts of construction failures and lose a whole bunch of jobs for innocent robots everywhere.
Those robots knew it was coming and they deserve what they get.
Oh my gosh. But the robots, they did nothing wrong.
They know what they did.
Oh no. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add this on the end of this. Filter right with the copper plate. Pull off the copper plate. There we go. And actually, if I can get these from here and have them join on before I send it to the underground, we shall have no problem. I'm not too badly spaghettied.
This is a very spaghetti base, but there is nothing wrong with that. Don't let anyone tell you that spaghetti is wrong.
How can spaghetti be wrong?
It's called having fun.
Are
Some
you
people
having
get
fun,
sad.
Mr. Krabs?
No.
I'm just gonna have these two conveyor belts, like, meet each other. Just, hello! How are you? I'm doing fine, thank you for asking. Actually, we probably don't even need a box for the solar panels. Just let the solar panels build up in the machine.
It'll only hold like 5 or so of them, I think.
Oh, will it? Oh, I thought it
Yeah.
had more than that.
Make one of those boxes, but make it just hold like 1 or 2 or 3 stacks.
Yeah. 2 stacks it is. Alright, now we just need power and the whole thing will work. It'll work perfectly first try,
Power.
without issue of any kind. Done.
Obviously.
Issues! No, I'm
Ah.
kidding. No, we're good.
Why is there so much fire?
Fire was not the intended outcome. Oh,
There's
I didn't
not
realize.
even anything flammable. I was just trying to make cereal.
I don't know why that's so funny, but something about that.
It's a
Is-
Simpsons joke.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah, the Simpsons did it.
Oh dear. I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense. Where are you routing this power to, by the way?
The one I just made?
I don't know.
To a radar up there, but I
Oh, lovely.
don't have any
Yeah,
enough
there's a gun
metals
turret
to
there,
make
too.
the radar.
Well, okay, let's see. Explosions! Oh, those are stronger explosions. We don't need those. We need lab research speed 3 or concrete probably would be where we're going, right?
That'd be useful.
Uranium processing, rocket silo. Nah, don't think that's what we need at the moment. Trying to see what, like, I'm trying to figure out for myself what would be the most advantageous thing. Railway, we need engine. Gotcha. Use a smart brain.
Ah.
Alright, but yeah, so it is producing solar panels now.
Excellent.
I can place more solar panels.
Nice, 800 walls.
Oh, you found the wall?
Yes, I'm gonna steal about 500 of 400 of them or so. And
We probably shouldn't go further with our science at the moment, huh? That's probably not the best
they're actually
idea.
they're actually being limited by the red science at the moment.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, and I upgraded. If you upgrade, I believe they're. I'm not sure if it'll make a difference actually. If you upgrade the ones that are feeding them the material, might make it faster, but I'm not sure. Because a lot of factories have a pretty good buffer, so that they're even if they're fed by the slow arm, they usually have enough inventory. Fluid handling's good. And the same thing if
Yeah,
if you
I think it has enough of a buffer. I don't think it needs it.
Yeah. If you just don't do any science for a bit, those will build up. And so, once in a while, I will actually put a like the buffer chest like you had before to hold like a couple extra stacks of science in reserve.
That makes sense. Okay. Oh, that finished already. Wow. That was very nice.
It was only 50.
Yeah, I guess let's do the railway then, since you were mentioning that. The
if
railway
we go
will
get all that iron.
the railway will probably start on in the next one, though. We won't start on that quite yet, I would say.
Yeah, that'll be a process because we got to run electricity all the way down there,
Yeah.
which these big power lines will be nice for.
Oh, that sounds good.
We got to bring enough either completed drills and conveyor belts. We won't need many inserters. Maybe some security and radars.
A landfill. What is a landfill used for?
They fill in water with land.
Oh. Why would you want to do that?
For land, because you can't build stuff on water.
I suppose. That does.
We're not a shark.
Yeah. Yeah, I could be a shark if I want to be.
If you are a shark, then I need to add you to my Twitter.
Why?
Because there are adorable sharks on my Twitter.
You know what? Look up manokits. Those are the best. Those are the best kind of sharks. They're fluffy sharks. They're adorable. Fluffy sharks are adorable. Prove me wrong. You can't. I win.
Want to. I never accepted this bet. You can't take money from me for agreeing with you.
I'm gonna start some pipes being produced down here as well, because we will be needing pipes for a thing.
Seriously, furries are like the only reason I can stand Twitter.
At all. Oh my gosh.
It's like, oh man, adorable sharks. Less depressing than everything else. Yeah, Twitter is not bad if you take time to like make sure you're only following stuff that is either useful or makes you happy.
Yeah.
I got into following just way too many frustrating things, especially when I was trucking.
Yeah.
And all of it's geared towards be angry at whatever for this reason.
Yeah, you know, honestly, it's so easy to be angry. It's just so easy to be angry nowadays. There's not enough things to be chill about.
Yeah, so I got to be very careful how the Twitter is geared up.
Yeah. So yeah, this probably doesn't have enough iron coming to it for all of this anymore, so I might want to see if I can get more iron to it.
Yeah,
our iron is actually probably not doing so good anymore.
Definitely next episode we'll basically have to be going down there and making an iron ore mine thing.
Yeah, so we can start getting iron from there too.
And if we use a train to pull it up here, we can use the exact same smelters. We just gotta maybe unload it somewhere where we can build a train and a turnaround for it and stuff. And we can feed it right into our existing ones.
So I have some pipes being made because pipes are needed for the
pipes is good.
Engines, and I know engines are useful for quite a few things. One of which being actually the trains, and also they're for one of the sciences, right? One of the sciences uses engines, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. So this isn't nearly enough for the pipes, but it's a start, and that's what matters.
They'll be useful.
We'll have a better setup for them later, I'm sure.
And we'll need oil eventually, and I see oil up in the north. It's kind of inconvenient that we have to go south for iron and north for oil.
Hey, it was a good start though. It was a good starting spot with it, everything right on top of each other.
And it's very defendable because there's water near it.
Right.
Which takes basically 1/3 of our directions enemies could come out of them and channels them top or the complete west.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah. So this is the outro bit where I let you have. Sorry, stretching. I always stretch at the end, and I shouldn't, because I always stop talking when I'm stretching, because otherwise I'll make like. No! I haven't even clicked into the game. How rude!
Oh.
Scree, I'm dying now. Any last words?
Yes.
What?
Factorio is awesome. And don't let your internets be angry.
Don't let your internets be angry. Oh dear.
It's a bad idea.
Did you hear my new outro for for the end of the stream. I actually now for realsies, have a sort of outro that I forget. I forget my outro. What is my outro again? I've only said it once so far.
For the second half of the stream, we will search for the outro.
I feel like it. When did I say it? I came up with it at like 2 a.m. and I'm like, yes, this is perfect. This is me. This is what my outro should be.
You didn't write it down anywhere.
I wrote it down by posting it into Discord. Problem is searching it on Discord.
Discord is down.
Let's see. Ah, there we go. So here's the new outro. It goes, remember to be respectful, be kind, be a good bean,